Well, it is Tuesday, y'all. The 21st. I'm a little tardy. I'm just now getting these vlogs started. And, well, actually, no, that's not true. I did try to start them yesterday, but I couldn't get them started yesterday because I'd done it outside and there was some construction going on. And it was, when I watched it back, it was a little windy yesterday, so it was the whole situation. I couldn't use the footage, so I'm starting out fresh today. Tuesday, 21st, April. This is where we're beginning. So, as everybody knows, on Facebook, I had put little snippets here and there about what I was going to do, and I just never did do it, and today I am. And basically what it is, it's kind of reintroductory, if you will. A reintroduction, I guess you could call it. Yeah, everybody knows what my channel's always been years ago. Just day-to-day life, living with AS, and that's pretty much it. It's just me living with AS. But I also want it to go a little further. And I don't know, I'll be talking more about the AS, I guess, and things that I have to deal with, whether I'm doing stuff around the house or going out and about. If I can do it, if you can't do it. Other people can chime in with their situations and how they do things and how they maneuver in their day-to-day life and dealing with the AS. And it's not just AS. Everybody is welcome here. Any kind of inflammatory disease, chronic illnesses, pain, whatever, inflammation disorders, it's all one bowl. It's not just AS. Everybody can come right on in, get in the mixing bowl, and let's talk about it. So that's pretty much it. What else? Yeah, the only thing I ask is, I know this sounds weird when I say please refrain from anything political, but from time to time I know things do come up. Somebody may say something and it may spark a conversation that doesn't always end well. You know what I mean? I really don't want that here. I'm not going to have bickering and fighting, because if I see that, I'm just going to get rid of the comments or take those comments out, and that will be the end of that. But as long as, if somebody comes up or says something, if everybody can be an adult and talk without the jab thrown about whatever, I don't care. If you start acting like children, then that's when I'm going to have to put a stop to it. So I'm just going to leave that there. Be an adult. That's all you got to do. We'll get along fine. Other than that, I guess that's it. It's just day-to-day life living with a chronic illness and getting feedback from others who live with it. Me passing on information. Other people passing on information. And that's the way I want it to be. So, on that note, today, there's not a lot going on. So I'm starting this just, like I said, regular day-to-day. I've repeated myself like 7 times on that. But not much going on today. Dan is actually in the garage working on the Miata, changing out all the radiator hoses and heater hoses and all that stuff. They'd never been done, and it's a 95. So that had to be done, so he's doing that. Honestly, he just didn't want to pay to have it done. I would have much rather seen him have somebody else do it, but yeah, he got fed a coin, so he's doing it himself. But in any case, I'm not going to get in his way, because he's a whole different person when he gets into that mechanical mode. So I'm just going to leave him alone. Me, I'm just in here straightening up after breakfast. I'm going to go out here in a bit and try to get some I got a repot. I did it the other day, but I don't know what I did anyway. Then I got to go find me some African violet potting soil and separate my African violet that I have, because it actually has it's had a baby. So there's 2. So I got to get those separated and get them repotted. And I know it's simple stuff, right? And then, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. We did yesterday, after I tried to film yesterday and I got kind of discouraged, we went and saw a movie yesterday called normal. And save your money. Don't bother. Look it up, the movie, if that's what it's called. It's called Normal. It's about this, not a retired sheriff, but look it up, watch the preview. Even if it looks interesting, because it did, that's why we went to see it. Save your money, don't go. It's, no. Don't see it. Alright, y'all, I'll be back in about 2 ticks. Now, this vlog itself is not going to be a one-day deal. It'll probably be, say, today's, Tuesday? So I'll probably stretch it out to, because this is just kind of like introductory, if you will. Which I'll be doing, that's probably how I'll start them off all the time. But, so today's Tuesday, I may end it probably Friday. Get it uploaded for the weekend. And then on Saturday, I may start it out Saturday because we're going to a lady down here at the corner is throwing a party, Miss Rita, and we're going to go there Saturday, so I may do a little bit of filming there. We'll see what happens. So yeah, alright, back in a sec.
Anyways, next video, roller tape.
I have 207.
Hey, so real quick, I was watching some stuff on YouTube. Anyway, I forgot to mention, for those of you who don't know on YT, most everybody knows on Facebook because I've already posted and talked about it. But several months back, I had to go to the oncologist, and for whatever reason, we're not sure why, they did this scan, but they did a CT scan on my upper chest and whatever. And then they found a nodule, and then I had to go back to get an ultrasound done, and then it showed up as like a 4 centimeter by 4, a pretty good size nodule. Anyway, so I go to the ENT, and he looked over those, and then did another ultrasound with another CT with contrast, and then I went back to him last week, and basically between that thing, or that CT scan, I was supposed to have had a biopsy done before I went to see him. We had called, they said, no, you had to come in first to go over the CT scan. So I get there Thursday or Friday, and he says, going by what he thought then, he felt comfortable, because originally they were going to do the biopsy at the hospital, but now that he's seen this newer imaging that they got in, that he felt comfortable that they'll go ahead and do the biopsy there in the office. So I get that done on the 13th of May, and I can't wait because I'm having a hard time swallowing. And just little things that bothers me. And where it is, it's here, it's a nodule on your thyroid, but mine is way down, and it goes down behind the breastbone. So, but with the new imaging, he did say that he felt comfortable doing the biopsy there in the office, and then I'll go in a week later to, discuss how those come out, which should be fine. And then we'll schedule a surgery for him to go in and just take out the nodule, which I'm not too wild about because they got to cut you, it's not that, but it's, you know what I mean? They got to cut you open in your neck, go in and do what they got to do to get it out. In mine, it's under, I don't know how they're going to do this because it's back behind the breastbone, so it's going to be kind of weird. In any case, so that's where we are on that. I feel very good about it because of the fact that, at least as of now, all the imaging is showing there's no vascular something, whatever in it. It's just a mass, a hard mass or whatever. So nothing to worry about, I don't think. And same thing with him. He said the same thing. He didn't think it's nothing to worry about. So on that note, I just wanted to pop on real quick and fill you guys in on that. And I'm struggling. I'm trying to find things to discuss. I'm trying to find things to talk about, to make these vlogs a little bit more fun to do. You know what I mean? So, good morning, people. All right, it is Friday, early. not that early. It's like 8:10, something like that. Brought Dan up here to the dentist. He had to get a cleaning done, and then we're going to go grab some breakfast, and then he's probably going to go home and get a nap because he got up earlier than I did. And so yeah, today we're going to go see Michael at 12:30 because that opened up. Actually, I was going to do it yesterday, but I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to do that today. I have been wanting to see that movie ever since I saw the previews, oh my god, months ago. So we're going to do that, and I don't know what we're going to do after that. We'll see what happens. But so how do you guys like the way I did? Remember I said in the first clip I was going to wait and do a little bit every day, try to make a week vlog out of it, make it one vlog, and several days in one. It looks like it's going to be 2 days in one because I didn't pick the camera back up after the first day. I just didn't. I don't know why. I thought about it, but I just never did. So anyway, I didn't get a chance to do that sit-down vlog that I was telling you guys I'm going to do because I'm going to make that its own vlog. I'm not going to put that in like a day-to-day type situation. So I'll do it as one vlog, the one where I'm just going to come in and do the reintroductory, if you will, and explain the way things are going to be on the channel and all this stuff. So it'll just be one vlog, just a regular sit down. And so yeah, tomorrow, I think I mentioned it in the first vlog or the first clip. Miss Rita, our neighbor down the street, back behind us, she's throwing a little neighborhood get-together party tomorrow evening, so we're going to do that. I'm going to make little smoky sausages and croissant rolls, piggy and blankets, if you know what I'm talking about. And then Dan's going to take some kind of dessert, and so we're going to do that. That should be pretty good. I may, depending on what goes on, I think I said this as well, I may film, I may not, I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But other than that, not much. I got a lot of medical stuff going on that I will get into in the next vlog, not this one. Because I'm going to wrap this one up now because it just didn't make no sense. See, I hadn't been doing it in so long, I done forgot the ropes. I got to get back in the chain and climb the rope chain, get back up to where I was at. Not saying I was up that far, but, you know what I mean. But, alright, let me jump off here. For now, the next vlog will be better. That will be my sit-down vlog. And, of course, unless I film tomorrow, we'll have to wait and see what happens on that. But, yeah. There's a lot to go over. And I just got to get it in my head how I want everything to come out, so. But it'll be up because there's going to be at least one vlog a week from here on out. Whether it be good, whether it be bad, whether you like it, whether you don't like it. Or whether I don't like it, it's going to go up because it is what it is. So, I love each and every one of you. And so, yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.